Hey guys, LevelCap here. Today we're going to talk about Levolution and Destruction in the new Dragon's Teeth expansion for Battlefield 4. The only true Levolution event that occurs in this expansion takes place in Lumphini Gardens. Off on the rivers to the side of the map, you will find two panels, one marked A and B. If you activate both of these panels, you have about a 10-second timer before the giant water tank on the hill destroys itself, causing a massive landslide that deforms the map more so than I've seen any other Levolution event deform other maps. There's not too many safe places to hide to avoid being killed in this giant event. In fact, now that I know just how much it deforms the land, I'm actually pretty excited to try and activate it on most of the games that I play. There are two other Levolution events that occur in this map. I don't know if I would call them massive scale Levolution events, but they do involve IED destruction with the railroad. Now, on the elevated rail bridge, there are two IED placements. These IEDs, if detonated, will completely take down the bridge, killing anything underneath it, and also sectioning off the center part of the bridge, provided that you destroy both IED placements. Much like Golmud Railway, you can activate these IEDs by going to the little blue arm box, and there's about a 10-second countdown before they detonate. One of the reasons for destroying this might be to isolate your sniper position if you want to move to the center piece of railway. Or you may just want to prevent people from getting across the map on this elevated position. Moving on to Sunken Dragon, we have the giant lake in the middle. Now, you've probably seen this lake drained a couple times. If you're not familiar with how to do that, you have to go up to the guard towers here by going up these back stairs, and eventually you will get to the control panel at the top, allowing you to either drain the lake or fill the lake. Note during the time lapse that a lot of the boats hit the bottom of the lake and actually roll onto their sides, providing some interesting cover. As we fly over the lake during its draining process, new elements appear, providing some good infantry cover if you are going to run across the lake bed. This time lapse shows how the Sea Dragon capture point changes when the lake is full to when the lake is empty. As much fun as it is to watch the lake drain, it's not a huge tactical difference in terms of how the map plays out. When taking a look at the frozen propaganda map, the actual moving train is one of the coolest features. You can actually blow up some of the gas tanks on this train, especially if you know an infantry is hiding behind it, it will kill them. During Conquest and TDM modes of this game, people will end up on the tracks and sometimes vehicles, in which case they are going to get destroyed no matter what they do. Some of the monuments around the map can be destroyed with tanks, rocket launchers, grenade launchers, whatever you have on you that explodes. You can do some minor cosmetic deformation, but nothing that's going to change the actual flow of the map. However, when we move across the track, there is an area that is very reminiscent of Bad Company 2, at least in terms of destruction. While watching this destruction time-lapse here, this reminds me of Snowblind from Bad Company 2, where you can essentially level the entire village in the whole map, and it's a very cool way to progress through the map. As more time passes, you basically create less and less cover for the defending team. This is essentially the level of destruction that everybody who loved Bad Company 2 was hoping to see in Battlefield 3 and Battlefield 4, and at least there's a small glimpse of it in this new propaganda map. When taking a look at the Pearl Market map, there aren't a ton of user-activated events. In fact, one of the only things you can do is bringing down these defensive gates at certain parts of the map to slow down infantry progress or create a temporary defensive structure, as you can blow through them with grenade launchers or rockets. Even though there's no Levolution in this map, there are tons of destructible walls and objects throughout each of the alleys. Here it takes an Amtrak quite a while to actually destroy all of the things available to destroy in these alleys. The before and after pictures are actually quite drastic. So overall, the level of destruction really varies between maps. I love the Little Bad Company 2 throwback off to the side in the propaganda map. Probably one of my favorite maps, and if you're playing the team deathmatch version, it only takes place in that totally destructible area. The Levolution in Lumphini Garden is massive. It really changes up the map, but I gotta say I'm actually enjoying the gameplay both before and after the Levolution event, which is a nice change of pace compared to maps like, say, Siege of Shanghai. Anyway, that wraps it up for this video on the destruction available in the new Dragon's Teeth DLC. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time. This is LevelCap, signing off.